All right. Today, I wanted to share with everyone a really cool resource I used throughout high school and in undergrad, like pretty much for every single class. And I'm just going to share this resource, and it's called Quizlet, as you can tell because I already have it pulled up on the screen, Quizlet. And it's basically virtual flashcards. So some of you might be used to making flashcards by paper. Quizlet allows you to do that by actually doing it on the computer, saving you the time and the energy of writing things out by hand because I know I type faster. This is a really great learning resource, so there are two things I'm going to go over in this video. I want to obviously share my Quizlet with you because it has really useful stuff in it because it has over, I think, over 20,000 flashcards. I have 149 sets, and on average, I think one of my sets usually has anywhere between 300 to 800 flashcards in it. So I want to share this information with you because I really think you can learn a lot from it. So these are my folders, and you'll see that I have a lot of stuff in here. So CRISPR is some research. It's a biological research technique that was just implemented. There's one on health policy. There are folders on health policy, and each of these folders has flashcards on stuff that I personally use to learn. And so you'll see this one's an online health policy class I'm taking. And if you go all the way down, these are classes I took during my time at UC Berkeley. This one's Biology 1B. All three parts of Biology 1B, which is basically, if you're not from UC Berkeley, this is basically like ecology, evolution, and plants. This is IB 132, which is human physiology. So if you click on these, they'll actually give you an insight into what the class was. So even if you're not from Berkeley, if you wanted to study physiology, here's a whole folder kind of giving you an insight into what this was. And for each class, I have them separated up into what I got tested on. So this one was this one was midterm 2, and you'll see that if you go down, I have another folder with midterm 1. So this is midterm 1. And if you go all the way down for this, you'll see I did this for every single class I took. So this includes Bio 1A, Public Health 162, Public Health 150, and if you're not from Berkeley, you can go ahead and click on these and get an insight into what they were. But the point is, if you ever end up taking these classes, you can use my resources. The second thing I want to go over is using my resources might be helpful, and I think they are, but I think it's even better to do this yourself. So I'm going to take you through the way that you can make your own flashcards and how you can benefit from them. So let me go ahead and show you. So let's go ahead and use an example. So let's say we're making a flashcard set. You go up here and click on create, and you can set the title to whatever you want it to be. So let's say I want it to be biology, if I'm studying for biology. And you'll pick the language as English, and you'll pick the language as English here. Here I'll define something. So I'll say blank is the intermediate between DNA and protein. And on the left-hand side, I will write RNA. And so this is how I usually make my flashcards. I usually leave a blank, and I want to fill it in with whatever the answer is, and then the answer is RNA. And then I continue doing this for multiple different things that I want to learn about, and in the end I press create to make the set. And when you do that, oh wow, that sucks, let me just redo this. Alright, so when you do that and you press create, it'll make the set, and you'll have your own flashcard set. And let me show you why this is beneficial. So this set is obviously useless because it only has 2 terms, but let me show you how I use these sets. So I was just learning about the Affordable Care Act, and I want to learn about the Affordable Care Act because if I want to go into medicine, I need to know what it was. And I made a bunch of flashcards. So I made 336 flashcards about the Affordable Care Act. And you'll see here I have flashcards that ask me a question and I have to answer it. So it asks me what title of the ACA was completely repealed. What title of the Affordable Care Act was repealed? And I know, at least I think it was 8. Oh, well, what do you know? That's right. So the good part is now you can go through all of these and you can answer every question. And whenever you get things wrong, like I did here, see how I got this prompt wrong? It'll actually ask you to type it in. And when you type it in, it'll go into the incorrect pile. And that incorrect pile is something that after you've complete all the remaining 333, you're going to do the incorrect ones again. And as you do this over and over again, you basically learn more and more. And I personally really, really enjoyed this, and I think it's a really great way to learn. And the best part is Quizlet also has an app. So if you do this and you want to use it on your phone and do these flashcards, as you're walking to class, or maybe you're walking to your midterm and want to get in some last minute studying, it's a really, really great way to learn. And as you'll see here, like I've been studying this for a while, but I can keep doing this for really intricate things. I leave a lot of blanks. And when I leave a lot of blanks, it really forces me to remember the intricate details that everyone else might not remember. And let's say I don't know. If I just click don't know, it'll basically tell me the answer for all of these, and I can fill them in. This one's obviously really long, but by filling them in, it actually allows me to learn this. And let's say you get really lazy, you can actually even ask it to say everything for you.
Taxes, drug, pharmaceuticals, Medicare, taxes.
I'm going to shut it up now. But the point is, awesome resource. I do this for everything. I mean, I finished my undergrad now, but I still do it. I do it for papers I read. So you'll see here that I've been reading a lot of general papers over summer. Every single paper I've read is here. It's a really good resource, and I really recommend it. If you have any questions about making a Quizlet, you want to use my Quizlet, you want to get the most out of my Quizlet, please let me know. But I just wanted to share this resource for now and let you know this is a really great way to study for those classes that have a lot of information you need to know in a short amount of time. Yeah, please let me know if you guys have questions, and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thanks.